Hi, I'm Osiri Wisdom, the convener of the Man Thing Show. Wow, it's a joy to come your way again this Sunday evening. Every Sunday we do this, and we're going to keep doing this until we get every man to become all that God wants all of us to be as men. I began to say this last Sunday. It's a 4-part series. Last Sunday I talked about the authentic masculinity of a man. That is, how do you describe an authentic man? What is the parameter? What are the things you need to know? I said about 4 things I choose to mention. There may be more. Last week I talked about the purpose of a man, and I mentioned very clearly that the purpose of a man is leadership, to lead, to serve, to lead. But for us to do that, it's important for you to know that this authentic masculinity software, it also has, number 2 for today, is potential. It means that there is enough divine deposit on your inside as a man to be able to achieve everything that God has designed for you to achieve. There is enough supernatural enablement on your inside as a man. There is enough that you have. You need to realize that God has put so much in you. What is potential? Potential is what you can do that you have not yet done. Anything that you have done ceases to be a potential. Potential is anything you can do but you have not yet done. So if you're a wise person and you read the wisdom book, the Bible, it says in chapter 1 of Genesis, verse 27, 28, it says, so, and God created, them in his image. In the image of God created him, male and female, created he them. And Bible says, and God blessed them. And God said to them, be fruitful, multiply, replenish the earth, subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowls of the air, and over every living thing that moveth upon the face of the earth. God literally unleashed them. God literally brought them to that point where, they are opening up to new realities, opening up to new things, opening up to new truths, and it's very vital that we understand the authenticity of what God is doing and how important it is for us to step forward and see, the great thing that God is doing in our lives, the great thing that God is doing in our situation, in our city, through you as a man. Okay, so God has put this potential. So every man is made in the image of God. Can you imagine that? And one of the things that God is known for is that he is omnipotent. That means every form of potential resides in God. As a man, you are made in the image of God, and you need to know that there's so much ability, so much capacity, very huge one, all trapped on your inside. You have an endless possibility of what you can do, and so that potential is for you to live out your purpose. Every real man, and according to this book, Odogo the Man Thing, every real man carries potential to become an Odogo, and so it's very important for you to realize that the potential that you have is powerful. The potential that you have is powerful. As a man, you have to critically run with this full understanding. Potential, like I said, is anything that you can do you have not yet done, which means anything you have done ceases to be a potential. Now you're doing something quite different, something quite new. You have to believe in your potential. You see, if the whole world believes in you and you don't believe in yourself, you still struggle. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in your capacity to be able to produce result, your ability to produce results, your ability to get things done. Okay, things that you have achieved, have ceased to be, a potential for you. So it means that no matter what you have done now, always think of doing something better. Always think of doing something higher. Always think of doing something bigger. Always think of doing something more amazing. That's how powerful it is when you begin to remember that as a man, I have potential. So one day my wife was saying, let me give you an example of how powerful you are as a man, in a biological way. So one day my wife was saying, I gave birth to these children. I carried them for 9 months. I was just laughing. She said the first day, second day, third day, I kept quiet. After a while, I said, no, If I don't challenge this thing, this is how she will keep saying, this is how she will keep tormenting me, and this is how she will keep paddling something that is not true. You know what I did? I now told her, I said, no worry. You say you carried the children for 9 months. She said, yes. I said, okay. I said, do you know I carried those children for many years? Many years. I only gave them to you to incubate for 9 months. And what I even gave you couldn't even see with your eye. They are so microscopic. And then the moment that came, you started vomiting. Your tummy, every part of you changed. I said, don't be talking like that, because I still have plenty. And that was the end of that conversation. I know it's very funny, and I'm sure you're laughing at this point. But if you understand what I mean, you know how powerful that is, that you have potential. Don't you ever believe that where you are now is all that there is in your life. There's more to you than meets the eye. There's so much potential on your inside that has not been utilized. Your mind is like a gold mine. You can begin to mine it and begin to produce different products. Look at all the amazing inventions that man has produced in our world. Look at all the amazing things that men have produced. Look at how amazing the things that men has put their hands to, and they produce amazing results. They went forward. They created airplane. They created microphone, phone, cameras, lights, different kinds of invention human beings have produced. It's important you know that you have potential. You might think that you are down. You might think that you are at the lowest ebb of your life. No, there is greatness within you. You can still achieve more. You can still go forward and achieve more than you are currently achieving right now. You can still become everything that God has created you to be. You can literally set this world on a new dimension, a new pedestrian of greatness. That's how powerful this is. That's how good this is. That's how amazing this is. That you are a person of honor. You are a person of honor. As a man, there is potential for you to lead your family. There's potential for you to start a business and make it great. Because every man is a kind of an apostle. Every man is a type of an apostle. There's greatness, there's potential for you. You can't afford to throw in the towel. Yes, you may be down. Yes, you may have passed through some challenges. Yes, you may have seen some kind of thing you did not plan for. But as a man, I want you to know you can always go back and pull out that energy within you. You can always go back and call for strength and call for reinforcement. You can always go back and demand for greatness of strength and begin to run and conquer in that thing. See, I've seen men that fell before rise and conquer. You may have fallen before, but you can rise again. You can arise and become everything you were created to be. You can arise and become the champion you were created to be. You can arise and just win. You can win, literally win. You can step forward and achieve the greatness that God has called you to achieve. I want you to know this. There is nothing as powerful as a man that knows his makeup. Because when you know your makeup, something in you wakes up. Oh, I feel like saying that again. When you know your makeup, something in you wakes up. Man, there is greatness in you. So your business failed, you can rise up again. Oh my God, your marriage and your relationships, your family is having a form of dysfunctionality. You can reset that family. You can literally turn things around in your favor. You can bring beauty out of the things that seems to be ugly. No, you can bring beauty out of that ugly situation. I want you to know this. There is beauty in your life. There is beauty in your potential. And I want you to realize this, that as a man, don't allow negative experiences to define your life and label you. And you say, oh, I can't get back up again. I cannot become anything anymore. I go, no, your potential is greater than your experiences. Number two, your potential is stronger than your challenges. You need to know that your potential is stronger than your challenges. You tell me about challenge, I'll tell you about potential. As a man, rise up. Don't give up. That's why you're an Odogo man. That's why you're the man that God has chosen. That's why you're the man that God has blessed. That's why you are the man that cannot afford to allow little things to define you and end you. You cannot end in shame. You cannot end in disgrace. There is beauty that is coming out of your life. I look forward to hearing your testimony. Literally, let me tell you this. I'm going to come to share more next week about this, okay? And I want you to know this. Go back to all the teachings I've done about this mountain and listen to them. Very soon, I'll start getting guests to join me, like an interview, and we're just going to enjoy the whole of this, experience together. And I want you to please, be a part of the Man Thing Show, and let's do it, great. Invite every man you know. If you're a woman watching this, copy the link and send to your husband, send to your cousin, send to any man you know, your uncle, and let them be a part of the Man Thing Show. Our aim is to allow men to unleash their potential, allow men to unleash their leadership and become everything that God has created them to be. I want you to know this. Your best is yet to come. I want you to know this. You are an amazing person. Don't allow your experiences to tell you how one can become. No, you can rewrite your history. You can write that history back again. I want you to also please mark this date. Sunday, May 15th. I'll be in Abuja. We're bringing the Mountain Summit to Abuja, and I want you to join us to be a part of those that can make this summit grand. You want to be a part of that? Please follow me on Instagram, my personal page at City Wisdom, so you can get to hear more about it. Also on the Mountain on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube, and then be a part of our community. I cherish you and I value you. Stay blessed.